I'm Arthur Annis, and I was Sandy Hester's dive buddy. We met 30 years ago at the dive shop. It was in March, and we were trying to get an early start on the dive season. And we both, everyone else went up and got a hotel, but we said we'll meet at, I don't know, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and drive up. Well, we did, and we became fast friends and best friends. I never had a better friend. And I'll tell you a couple stories. Anyway, I'll just tell you a couple stories. One time we were out diving, and it was a beautiful day. It was in the fall, and we were on the John Gill, which is like the most famous shipwreck in southeastern Carolina. It was sunk during World War II. And the best thing you can do is find a porthole off of it. But it had been picked over the years, so it was impossible. But after all the storms, we found a porthole one day. And he found it. And we brought it up, and it was one of the greatest days of diving I ever had. And then, like a week later, he calls me up. I'm at home, and he says, come meet me at the dockside nearby Wrightsville Beach. He had found another porthole, and he couldn't wait to give it to me. And it's my most treasured thing that I own in my life. I love it. He was my hero. He was always able to bring us back safe. We shared our love for the ocean, but I didn't have the skill set to operate a boat, and he did. And he did it, and he always got us home safe. And one time we were out in the ocean. It was a day that we probably shouldn't have gone out, but we didn't go out too far. We stayed in close. We were on the Liberty ship, about 3 miles out. We finished our first dive, and Sandy looked off in the distance. He says, I think there's something wrong with that boat over there. So we upped anchor. We drove over. We got close. There were 2 guys wearing life jackets, feverishly bailing water out of the boat. By the time we got there, the boat was moments away from sinking. One more wave, it would have been gone. Sandy said, here, cut your anchor line. They did it. They threw it to us. We pulled it. Immediately, the water fell out of the back of the boat, and it was saved. The Coast Guard arrived soon after that, but would not have been in time for that. So, we talked a lot about, we had a lot of time, and, Sandy could tell a story, and these people know. Everybody does. So there was a lot of time to talk, and I did a lot of listening, But his stories were so good, I just loved every minute of it. And one of the things he would always talk about in the beginning was about retirement. He's like, I'm going to retire. I've got this many years in. I got this far. I'm going to retire, and I'm going to go so far south that they call me a Yankee. But instead of retiring and continuing with scuba diving, he found something much more scary and dangerous. And that's marriage, fatherhood, and running your own business. That's scary stuff, especially, when you're old, like he was. So anyway, one of the things I want to leave you with, well, let me tell a couple stories quick. Like yesterday, our next door neighbors asked us to go out on a boat. It was like Sandy's boat. It was like retrieving all those memories. And tonight, just by coincidence, the full moon's going to rise out of the ocean at 11 minutes after 8 and shine on us all night long. So sometimes when I'm speaking, I do an exercise where we get everyone to laugh at nothing. They just start laughing, and they catch it from each other, and it's kind of a good moment. And the point is that you can laugh at any time you want. But I want to do a special version of that. Now, if you knew Sandy, you probably got some memory that can make you smile or laugh. All right? So what I want to do is lock those memories in. I'm going to hit the timer, and we're going to laugh with Sandy for 30 seconds. All right, everybody got the idea here, what we're going to do here? Okay, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. That's it. So anytime you want to laugh about Sandy, you can, and he's in my heart forever. I got my Aquatic Safaris dive shirt on my heart, and I'll keep a piece of Sandy with me ever. So I love you guys. I can't forget to tell you, while we were out there, he would always tell me how much he loved his family and how much he loved God. And so we know that he has had 9 lives. Now his 10th life is forever in heaven with God.